This is North Korea Radio broadcasting from the beautiful city of Pyongyang in the Democratic People's Republic of Korea, North Korea. We're broadcasting to the free world and the capitalist running dogs of the United States of America. Kim Jong-un gives field guidance to the Pyongyang personal intimate lubricant factory. Dear leader Kim Jong-un, first secretary of the Worker Peasants Party of Korea, first chairman of the National Defense Commission of the DPRK, and supreme commander of the Korean People's Army, gave field guidance to Pyongyang personal intimate lubricant factory today. He was briefed on the history of the factory for 2 hours. He said with deep emotion, visiting the factory established thanks to the undying patriotic feats of leader Kim Jong-il, the one handed down to the younger generation as results of the lubricated hardships experienced by himself. I feel very sorry for failing to show him this modern, splendid factory even once. This factory is a posthumous one. Noting this factory alone clearly shows how many seeds Kim Jong-il sowed for the building of a rich and powerful country. He said in an excited tone that everybody should never forget the devoted efforts made by Kim Jong-il for the country and its people for decades. He looked around the analysis room, the general production room, the lubricant work team, the grease work team and other places of the factory to learn in detail about the technical specifications of production processes and production there. He highly appreciated the factory as the one in which all production processes were put on an automatic, IT and unmanned basis, and the digitalised one which fully established a computerised, coordinated production system, thus releasing more worker peasants for building a high-speed railway line to a secret site. Pleased that the factory is turning out with indigenous efforts and technology the products for which it relied on import in the past period. He instructed it to wage a dynamic drive for boosting the production of quality lubricant and grease as required by all types of vehicles and providing them to various fields of the national economy in the future. Saying that the quality of goods produced by the factory is as good as the imported ones, he called for steadily improving the technical specifications of lubricant and grease so they may have international competitiveness. He gave precise instructions for managing and operating the factory. Noting that it is something to be proud of to the modern Pyongyang personal intimate lubricant factory of world level, he said again it was a real pity that he failed to show Kim Jong-il this factory. He showed such loving care for K. Choi Ryong, manager of the factory, and its officials as expressing thanks to them on the spot in the name of the Central Committee of the Workers' Party of Korea for having worked hard to implement the party policies, always bearing them deep in mind. Expressing expectation and conviction that the workers of the factory would glorify in practice the behests of Kim Jong-il by rapidly boosting the production, he had an intimate Polaroid photo session with 17 of its employees using fresh lubricant in each case. The dear leader was accompanied by Hang Wang Poi, Ri Jae-il and Hang Kwang Seng, who were later shot for using an extra squirt of lubricant. This is North Korea News.